all kind of technical difficulties.
Hey y'all.
You gonna do it like that?
Oh, sorry.
Hey y'all.
y'all.
So we back with Pillow Talk number da 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 da. We don't remember,
Yeah,
but
it's been a few weeks.
it has. But we're back, and this week we kind of want to talk about something that was a little personal in a sense to us this week recently, and it's why we feel like quote unquote beefing or conflict in a relationship is good for the relationship. So you want me to get the story?
Go ahead.
So what was the story? But so what it is me and Jasmine do things differently. We don't always see eye to eye on certain things. It's just our nature. Um, but I always think it's good that you have these conflicts where you can address the issue, get all your feelings out the way, talk about what went wrong, what was right, how can we fix it, and find the best solution. You know, to me, it's like without having a reset button, like we all had those old Nintendo systems or whatever, when you had to hit the reset button, and the reset always was like a new start, like to try to get a fresh start on something. And to me, it's always healthy for your relationship, and beefing is like one of those ways, you know?
Yeah, so some background, without getting like too deep into the details of it. Um, I just sometimes feel like Ricardo tries to save me from feeling a lot of pain, or he hates to tell me no. And so as a result, there's some things that I don't know about that's going on because he doesn't want to tell me, so I'm not upset or I'm not frustrated. And I I think that's, I know that's not just you.
Sir's announcement is not cheating, so
Oh
let's get that
yeah.
out the way.
Yeah, no,
Just make
it's,
that clear.
yeah, no, we haven't dealt with infidelity in our marriage. So I'm sorry if it sounded like that, but it's just certain things that Ricardo doesn't want me to. He wants to be a buffer. He doesn't want me to feel um, just certain frustrations in life, and so as a man, he wants to shield me and buffer me. But my personality is. Um, it,
100% transparency.
I am very transparent. I'd like to say that it's a strong personality, but I know how to be soft with my husband still. So, with me being so transparent and then Ricardo feeling like he wants to, kind of buffer me from things, it gives me anxiety. And I feel like, hey, I'm a partner here. Why aren't you telling me these things? I can handle it. Just let me know what's going on. And it really just kind of caused like an obstacle for us. And I feel like, I mean, we got through it and we got over it, but we know we're not the only couple that goes through it. So then, with having two different types of personalities, which happens in a relationship, you're
Right.
never the same.
Right.
um, this situation in particular, babe, I don't know how you felt,
Mm-hmm.
but it just feels like, oh my God, how many times do we have to face these obstacles? And really, is there a solution?
Right.
Because who you are is who you are. I'm
Right.
going to be who I am, you are who you are. So
Right.
it's like inevitable that we'll face these circumstances again. We'll come to this crossroad again,
Right.
right?
But I think what's important is to understand to the root of the issue why each person feels that way and why certain actions was taken. You know, to me, you have to get down to the nit and grit of it all to understand, okay, so Ricardo, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to hide this from me? Why are you trying to be this buffer? And it's like for Jasmine, like, why you want to know so much? You know, you have to understand those things to say, okay, all right, I understand where you're coming from. You understand where I'm coming from. Let's find this compromise. Let's do it together. Let's figure out a good solution where I still feel some way I'm protecting you. And I mean, protection comes in different ways, and also that you feel like everything is transparent, you know what's going on. You know, I think a lot of times talking to other husbands and boyfriends that um, even on in TV, you tend to think we tend to think we know what our woman wants without truly listening. I can say. Like they may say it, but then you think, well, she's saying this, but she really want this. She's not even saying it. And I feel like sometimes it's best just to listen and just act upon what you heard, not what, try to analyze it more. Maybe that's the problem I have. I don't know. Analyze it more to say, okay, she said this, but she really meant X, Y, and Z. I think it's about true transparency and communication, and it kind of solves all that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. And then for me, um, I was totally upset because I'm an emotional being, very emotional, and crying and trying to like communicate why I'm upset while I'm upset can be can be a task because you're trying to get the words out. You want them to be the right thing, but you don't want to hurt. I mean, when we have disagreements, I'm not trying to hurt my husband, and I'm not trying to say anything that I'll regret.
Right.
But even still, when we're having a disagreement, y'all, like after I come out of it, it hurts my heart, my soul, my head, because every minute that I spend with Ricardo or my kids, I want it to be 100% love. Like, I think about the things that go on, and you never know when you're not going to be here. So I want every memory and every experience and interaction to be 100% about love when it comes to my husband and my kids. So when we have some discord, it hurts my feelings for real. And so like today, I just had to apologize to Ricardo, not for anything right or wrong, but just for the fact of just having discord in our relationship. And I just had to let him know, like, I hate feeling like an asshole. And I hate feeling like I'm putting different pressures on him, or I hate feeling like I'm giving him all this stuff to do and be, when honestly, I love him and I love him for him, and we're growing together. And I literally want to die being his wife, and I want to float in the sky for eternity. So it really hurts my feelings that, we have discord. Arguments happen.
Right.
We bicker.
Right.
That happens. That's a way of life.
Right.
But then it's like when you understand that and you get over that hump, just making sure that you apologize.
Exactly.
And you guys reconnect is probably just as important as the argument itself. They happen.
Right. And I agree. You have to be, both sides have to be willing to say, I'm sorry. But not just to say it. It's not like when your kids do something, they say, I'm sorry for like the 100th time for the same thing. It's more of understanding, okay, I'm sorry for this misunderstanding or what happened. And I'm sorry for, us not having that 100% love that we normally have. I'm sorry for like wasting that time, because time is precious.
That's right.
And,
it's the only luxury we have. It's time.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, definitely, if you guys, and then also I think what's important is anytime we have these issues, we pray about it. You definitely need to, we're not trying to be a religious page, but that is part of us. And this page is about us. And just sharing with you guys and trying to, everybody feed off each other.
Yeah.
But we pray, and like, you pray about the differences, and you pray for the strength and the guidance. And, and we always believe that with the help of God, everything will be taken care of.
Yeah.
So
yes, he's definitely kept us.
Definitely. Amen.
So so conflict, it happens.
It does.
It's
just say I'm sorry.
How you get over it,
yeah.
How you deal with it, and
keep it 100.
Yes, transparency is key. Just get it all out so you guys can just be done with it, right?
Exactly. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, side note, I'm missing Jada. She's with her dad this weekend through the summer, so I'm a little tender. So I've been hugging Ricardo a lot and just being my emotional self. So
I'm not complaining about that. I miss my baby too, but
yeah.
All
so
right.
anyways, y'all, that was Pillow Talk. We're going to continue pillow talking.
Now. All right, y'all.
Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you later.